Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are looking for opportunities to expand into the Maghrebian Empire. And we're not really finding that many, but we found a few here and there, so that's good. How close are we now? Okay. We need like 25 more. Cool. So 25 more counties is starting to get closer. Now, I don't believe that we have any CBs at this time. Well, we do, but any CBs that we are legally allowed to use based on the rules of this game. Let me put it that way. Cool. So there's definitely not any of that. So let's go ahead and start working on some upgrades as long as we're in here. We ate a good meal for 1 year. Oh my, okay. Well, apparently our wife can cook. Interesting. Well, that's completely fine. We are definitely going to look for additional upgrades. There's only so many at this point. Most of our locations are getting pretty close to maxed out. There's only a few locations over this way that we can spend gold in, and a few up over here yet. Most of these are already upgrading. We can get that temple up to level 3. I like that. This castle up to level 3 as well, and this city to level 3. We can get that going immediately. And once we get a little bit... Hello? What is this faction? Peasant rabble. Well, I don't care about peasant rabble. This is fine. We'll take 25 gold. Cool. Well, we could see about forming a friendship with this person. Cool. We made a friend. Excellent. And we exposed an affair. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure there will not be any problems whatsoever there. We lose 21 stress because we're compassionate, huh? Well, let's go ahead and ransom off these prisoners. There we go. Hello, pause menu. Because we are, of course, looking to get this castle upgraded to level 3 as soon as we can. And as soon as we get a payment for that, we'll get that. We're missing 105 gold. Already constructing this barony? He just started constructing aviaries. Okay, well, I would have preferred that we get that upgrading, but it's fine. So we'll head down over this way. This city is level 1. This is still given out to this Grandmaster, which is wild to me. I don't know why that's happening. We could revoke his title. You know what? We're going to do that since he's not revoking this. And at this point... Wait, does he not have the option to revoke it? That's wild. Can we not revoke this? Well, my apologies to the guy who we just stole his title. So, apparently that's not a thing that we can do. That's really weird to me. We're not the same religion as this guy. It must be because the county is the same religion. Okay. Well, we'll grant this out to somebody else. Cool. We're only being mildly capricious there. I like it. And let's make our way up through this direction. Again, this is the same situation. I think this is it's because the county is that faith. I believe that's what's going on there. I'm not 100% on that, but that is my theory. We definitely want to get that revoked eventually. We can get this temple upgrading. In fact, we'll get that upgrading to a level 3 temple. That's fantastic. And I don't care about this Liberty faction. The peasant rabble will be no problem. So that's all looking good. Let's check to see if anyone has acquired a CB here. We won't get a notification if they do, so we'll just have to check in periodically. Okay, nothing going on there. Cool. Although, we do have 2 counties here. How close are we to being able to get this duchy? We need 1 more county. It's uncreated as of right now. Now, where are my loyal subjects? Okay, so we'll start that county. That'll be fine. And I would like to come up over here. This castle needs to be upgraded to level 3. Which we will happily do. And what else do we need to do over here? Oh, well, we can definitely grab a dynasty legacy. That's a thing that we can do. So we have to enter a new tree here. And which would we like to enter? Max number of men-at-arms regiments is not that useful for what we're doing here. General opinion, graceful aging. I kind of feel like going down the glory tree would be good for us. We get that marriage acceptance. We get bonus prestige. We get personal scheme power. I think that this would be good. So we'll grab desirable match here. Perfect. Oh, of course he'll be there. Sure. Okay, so what else can we potentially upgrade here? Never. A peasant's law does to serve their lord. Okay. Yeah, this is another Grandmaster situation. That's the same Grandmaster situation, in fact. So they're chilling over here. Is that all of the peasants? No, there's a few over here. They're not very threatening. That's for sure. We'll raise our men-at-arms and only our men-at-arms, and we'll head on in. Cool. So these guys are embarking here. I don't know where they're going to plan to go. Going northward? Okay. Questionable. But sure. If that's what they want to do, I'm not going to stop them. I still think that's very questionable, though. So we're going to upgrade these orchards, and we're also going to upgrade this temple to a level 3 temple, since that's something that we can do with the butter culture now. Fantastic. And we'll get that desert agriculture. Hello, pause menu. We'll get that desert culture upgraded, and we will also end the war against our peasant uprising. There we go. Fantastic. We can demand some payments. Do we care about this? I mean, we may as well. I think it's fine. We can also ransom out these prisoners, or at least that prisoner. Cool. Okay. A new intrigue perk is available. We are heading down towards Kidnapper so that we can start fabricating things properly against these guys. Of course, we can't fabricate claims, but what we can do is we can kidnap one of these guys and then bring them into our court. Ideally, like, kidnap this guy. He's our brother-in-law. But, you know, bring them into court and then press their claim. That's the idea here. I accept your generous gifts. That's always nice. And why are we here now? I guess I must have accidentally clicked on this? I don't know. Sure. My perspective alone is enough. We're not going to spend 300 gold on every nook and cranny. So this is already maxed. Up over this way, we can definitely work on some camels. And we're getting very, very close to maxed out over here. I would still love to create a holding here. I still don't know why we can't. It doesn't make sense to me. Sure, it's desert, but so's this down here. And so's this over here. Like, I still don't understand why we can't do that. But, okay, I guess we can't. Down over here, we can definitely look at upgrading some of this. Unfortunately, this culture is pretty far behind us. Which is very sad. And you're Russian, which is also pretty far behind us. So we're going to go ahead and work on our camelry over here. Cool. So those are all going to finish up quite soon. We may want to wait here, actually. We'll visit the court when we see fit. Okay. So about 30 days over here, we can no longer continue with converting faith. We should definitely work on more faith conversions. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we want some of these Russian people to die. That would be nice, so that someone of the correct culture gets in there. But we can certainly go ahead and upgrade meadows. Cool. Hello, pause menu. And we can head over here. Cool. Okay, so that's all looking good. Our wife is pregnant once more. Okay, so additional upgrades, of course, need to be done. And we'll get those underway. This temple here, we're going to immediately put in a monastery. This city I would love to upgrade, but we just can't. Level 3, and this is a level 1 city, so we'll put in a guild here. Cool. And then upgrade our pastoral lands. That's looking good. As soon as we have the gold, we can upgrade this to a level 3 temple. Fantastic. We'll accept that ransom. And a military camp. Cool. So that's all looking good. We are going to have, well, we don't have castle baileys. We do have windmills. So we can get some additional construction done up over here, despite it being the wrong culture. But let's check in here real quick to see if we can declare any wars. The answer is no, we cannot. Okay. How long until we can invite claimants? Still another 3 years here. Noted. A mark of distinction, huh? Okay. Our banner is now famed. Cool. Okay, our heir is now unmarried. So we need to find him someone like this, I guess? 21 stewardship. Reasonably young. Should be good. That'll do the trick. Okay, nothing else really going on over here. Did we ever get this upgraded? We did. Okay, noted. And then, of course, this is maxed, but we can come up over here. This monastery is now maxed. We're getting very, very close to having this area completely constructed. In fact, literally the only thing we need is this watchtower. So that's great. I'm very, very pleased about that. Working our way up over here, there's not a whole lot going on. But we can definitely get this temple upgrade going. Anything else over here? Yes, the city upgrading to level 3. We grab an intrigue perk, and that gives us kidnapper. So, we can start working on some kidnappings. Now, we need to keep in mind, we are not an empire level title. So, if we press claims, they cannot be on the kingdom level. They have to be on the duchy level. But this is a decent claim over here. So, potentially, if we were to go for, like, say, this guy. He has a claim on the entire sultanate. Or we can go after some of these emirate... Or only the one emirate level claim? Apparently only the one emirate level claim. But we can work on that. 55 and 65% chance. We can start that scheme. We do gain stress because we are compassionate. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about that. We can invite a few people. There's this guy for 26 strength. There's this guy for 22. Does that get us to 95? I believe it does. Sure. Our son will be there. So agents are joining the scheme. 85? Oh, we're capped at 85. Okay, sure. That'll be fine. So we'll work on that, and that will be our in for attacking over here. Perfect. Now, as far as this goes, I believe that we can only have one hostile scheme. And this guy's the one son and like 1 trillion daughters, so that's not too useful for us anyway. What about this guy? I'd love to see a claim. Who controls this? The king controls it personally. Now that's interesting. Yeah, that would abandon this scheme, as I thought. So we're going to have to take forward and just let this go. But now we have an iron in the fire, at any rate, as far as expansion goes. And soon, we're hopefully going to be able to do de jure claims. That is our goal here. So we will continue to upgrade this city in the meantime. That's all looking pretty decent. Checking in over here. Not too much to be done. Everything that can construct appears to be constructing. We've got 6 more months on these military stables. So that's fine. And we should probably start thinking about our succession. We're on high partition, so that's going to be better. Ah, this guy would be independent, wouldn't he? Which isn't actually the worst thing. How many people would we have to disinherit? It'd be a lot, I think. But we don't want this to happen. This is actually fine. We can just reconquer this, no problem. So we don't have to do that, but we don't have enough to continue to disinherit. Now, we will maybe eventually have to do some intrigue on that succession. We'll see how things go. We're 35, so it's not too likely that we need to be too concerned about that anytime soon. We can negotiate an alliance with this guy, but I'm not too concerned. We can create a duchy as well, but that duchy is down over here and doesn't get us any land, which is sad. Wait a second. Are you independent? This guy's independent now. This just changed. That of a different faith thing is going to be a problem. That's for sure. This is his heir. What else can we do here? His opinion of us is pretty good. But it's not going to be able to be raised high enough to make him accept this. Even with a religious exemption, he's still at minus 115. So that's not really going to be a thing. I'd love to see a claim in there, but sadly there is not one. I don't think he... Does he have any claimants? Is there anybody useful here? I mean, we can't just do this. That is explicitly forbidden by our rule set. Now, under most circumstances, this would be the way in. Well, actually, under most circumstances, the way in here would be just right-click, declare war, conquer duchy. But that's also explicitly forbidden. So we need to find another way. So what I'm really looking for is this. She's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, I want to check in here. This is on male preference. We might be able to make something happen here. So, she has a pressed claim, male preference. She is female, but she's our prisoner. So, we're not going to ransom her. We are going to negotiate release with recruit being what we do here. And now we hope that that gives us the claim that we want. She just happened to be in our prison, which is very ideal and very lucky. We can't press her claim. That's sad. I was hoping that we'd be able to with the different circumstances. Apparently not. Is that something in our culture or religion? We're male-dominated. Women do not get implicit claims on their parents' titles, right? Claims of women can only be pressed against other women, children, or incapable rulers. So it's in our religion. We could theoretically change it. Something like this. I don't think we're going to. We'll need to find another way. He wouldn't ever do this because of the faith differential. The faith is the only thing keeping him from joining us. We could simply look to abduct him. That's a potential option. After we deal with this abduction. So, we'll definitely look at that. For now, I want to take a look here, and we can press her claims here. Wait, what? But we can't press her claims here? That's wild. Okay, these claims are up here. This county and this county. These are actually not relevant to us. Okay. If we could press the claim on the entire kingdom here and demand her conversion, which she would accept, that would be amazing. She converted over to Zaidi, which is good. But then we have to choose between these. So she would become our vassal. And she would only get one of these. And this doesn't help us in working towards our empire. Yes, it gives us land, but it's not really land that we're looking to take. And I don't know why we're actually able to press this. Is he incapable? I don't think so. If we go back into Zaidi, claims of women can only be pressed against other women, children, or incapable rulers. Well, he's not a woman, he's not a child, and as far as I can tell, he does not appear to be incapable, although maybe it's because he's a strange recluse? I don't know. That's a little strange, but sure. I don't know, maybe we should do it. It gives us some form of expansion anyway, even if it's not necessarily exactly the direction we want to go. To some degree, we take what we can get, right? So we declare war on this guy, pressing her claim on, like, Tortoli. Like so. And then we raise up our troops here. We'll raise all of our troops, and we'll just head directly there. He doesn't have all that many. 15,000 right now? This should be more than enough. So we just head on over. It's not the direction we want to go, like I said, but at a certain point, we take what we can get. It's certainly not ideal, but we can get desert agriculture over here. We can't upgrade anything there, unfortunately, but we can certainly get some upgrades going here and spend down our cash, since we've got a good amount of that right now. Yeah, definitely spend some of this. Cool. A lot of construction going on over this way, but we need quite a bit over here, it looks like. Yep, that's all looking good. Beautiful. So we'll get that all upgrading and checking in. Actually, we had one more thing here, did we not? We already got it. No, it's this right here. We need 85 gold. I want to get that county done. So taking a look at that, we appear to be completely safe up here. I don't see their troops anywhere around. They're probably sieging us elsewhere, but I don't really care about that. Like, that's completely fine. They're kind of not. They're just not anywhere. Well, that's fine. So that'll get us ticking war score. And eventually we may be able to press her claim on this as well. And it'll even be connected, so at least it'll be contiguous. 150 gold. I think this is good. We do it. Soon he will be at my mercy. He escaped. His luck will not last. Time to try again. Well, that's very unfortunate that we failed that 85% chance. But there we go. We are going to head up over this direction. Cool. And this fort is going to be done being sieged in about 40 days. Now we see that he is sieging Tunis. How much do we actually care about that? I don't see him. Okay. Oh, he's up over here, right? Tunis. I was thinking about the wrong location. I was like, that's North Africa. And then I was like, no, it's not over here. This is not Tunis. Okay, so we're going to just finish up this siege here. And we're going to walk up over this direction. We're at 96% war score here. I actually think we're going to head here. That's a lower level castle. And we should get that sieged a little faster. I'm not sure which of these is going to finish first, but definitely one of them. Ticking or siege? I think they finished simultaneously, to be honest. So, war is over. There we go. We'll disband our troops. Perfect. So this is now in our territory here. And yeah, she is the correct religion. This is looking good. So at this point, we would want to not do this right now, but we'd want to push her secondary claim here once that truce is up, assuming she's still alive. Checking in on this guy, there's nothing to be done there. This guy we're truce to. This, nothing. Nothing. And finally, nothing. Okay. Well, that's to be expected. That is definitely to be expected. We're going to work on upgrading over this way. There's a lot of work to be done down here still. A whole lot of work. So we'll definitely work on that. This we know is maxed out now. So that's absolutely great. And we can just make our way up over this direction, looking for anything that isn't... Oh, I really want to build here. Looking for anything that isn't constructing. I want to build there too. We'll have to work on getting those converted, of course. Level 2 city. Let's get that upgraded. Ooh, I just missed the ransom demand there. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll extort our subjects, and I did see this invite claimants. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. They even live by my mercy alone. What do we get? We get like 2 claimants, it feels like. It's not a lot of claimants. Ah, yes, this will actually be absolutely fine. We'll recruit this guy to court. And now we can use that to press this claim. We are going to need to wait because we don't quite have enough prestige here. So that'll be fine. And it is also time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to press that claim. For sure. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, MLohan80, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Unisil, Kadra, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.